except for Charge Beam.
Yes. And Diggle generated this, I think.
Oh boy! And we're off.
So we'll see if we get 2 point forward with a stacked Chozo, or if not. We saw evidence kind of in both directions earlier today.
Helen Overworld. Now, the first thing we're going to see is probably a space jump first, scan dash, jump to get space jump first. Or what would be in space jump first, anyway.
And before it's actually space jump? No, it's an energy tank.
That's one of the worst things you can find there.
Yeah, because that literally opens up nothing.
At least missiles, you can go check your artifacts right away, but there's, well...
There's space jump.
There's space jump, so that's going to make us come back here.
In before Hive Mecha's Morph Ball.
Or Vanilla Morph Ball. Make you go to Hive Mecha first.
Yeah, at this point, the logic always expects pretty much that your first progression's on Hive Mecha. Whether it be missile, space jump, morph ball, it could be a couple things nowadays.
What do you know? It's a vanilla elevator. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, none of that random elevator shenanigans going on tonight.
Oh, I want to make sure we give a shout out to our trackers. Us! Make sure you give our trackers a follow, because we're both calming and tracking today.
Yeah, we're kind of doing two things at once here, folks. So if we miss anything, we apologize in advance. Didn't see what that was on the vault ledge. That looks like morph ball bombs in the half pipe, though.
Yes, it does. Or at least it's not glowing. Yeah, that's definitely morph ball bombs or boost ball. It can't be boost ball, can it?
Yeah,
no, yes, it was.
It was. It could have been. It was morph ball bombs. It had a yellow line glow to it. If it was boost ball, it would be more purpley.
You're right. And we know it's not morph ball because you need morph ball to get it.
Pretty much, or space jump.
Or space jump, and space jump's morph ball locked. So
yeah, so safe assumption, it's not morph ball.
Chances are, this is a very, very vanilla start. This is exactly what you would expect to see from a vanilla start on regular seed.
Yeah, that's a
morph ball.
It's still plenty of time for us to get 2 point forward as we move things along. And for those of you who do not know what it means by get 2 point forward, there is a logic bug with the furnace in Chozo, and a bug with the logic doesn't expect you to get out of furnace from a certain direction, and as a result, it kind of overstacks Chozo a couple times. So we'll see if that ends up happening. We already have bombs in the half pipe, and we know where space jump is, so...
Yeah, and our progression is space jump, because there's literally nothing else we can do.
Yep.
But we have to go all the way to Hive Mecha to get our morph ball, to go all the way back to the landing site to get our space jump. That's trash.
Yeah, we can't even, like, divert to Root Cave or anything, because we can't get missiles, unless they want to check Frigate Crash Site.
Which is, I mean... that's gross. Well... this is definitely a slow start. Forgot that we have to click trackers, Captain. Don't
That's
forget.
alright. I just remembered that about the same time you did.
I was like, the morph ball hasn't showed up on the trackers. Our trackers are slacking. Oh, wait.
Yeah. I haven't even gotten a chance to crack open my drink yet. Kind of like doing 2-3 things at once on my end here. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty... I almost want to say mundane start, but
this is a very slow
not much
start.
else going on. Yeah, I mean there really isn't going to be much else going on here because our first missiles could very well be at vault ledge or grapple ledge because the logic for these settings do expect everything in main plaza besides the tree to be obtainable by a space jump.
I mean, it is obtainable by space jump. It's not difficult.
Yeah, you could just side hop everywhere pretty much.
Yeah, doing a bunch of R jumps and stuff is really, really easy to get around there. Alright, space jump it is. Where the heck is that?
What is what now?
I said where? Where is it?
Kind of low.
There it is.
Actually, yeah, it's not ordered alphabetically
It's
or
not ordered in any way.
well, actually, it is. It's ordered by
Sorted by row, isn't it?
yeah, it's sorted by row.
It's definitely not ordered by the way you obtain them. That's for sure.
But it has been recently updated to include the extra 6 artifacts, and if we did have a tracker, the layout on screen would reflect that. That's was recently implemented today.
That's awesome.
And yeah, you're seeing just definitely, well, definitely side hopping for Interslice to get Boost Ball.
Boost ball and morph ball bombs in the same spot? That's crazy. What
Yeah,
madness is this?
that's a pretty well kitted out Morph Ball already. Would have been hilarious if this was Spider Ball on the Vault Ledge.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It can't be though at this point. Oh no, it could have been. It could have been Spider Ball with like missiles or something being in the vault.
Well, there's just more missiles in the ruined gallery.
Yeah, expect to see
Ruined
a lot of.
nursery? No, this is
No,
gallery.
this is ruin. This is Ruined Shrine.
Shrine, right? Gallery.
Ruined.
I mean, there's so many ruins.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not much better at that.
It's like in cache 1 through 17. Who knows?
At least there's enough distinction in the ink caches to know where they are. In here, it's you could literally have like 7 transport tunnels.
Yep. Transport tunnel A, transport tunnel B.
And then transport tunnel A again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like Interslice's next stop is to go check the item behind Hive Mecha.
Migs is hot on his heels.
Yeah, there's a lot more checks over here. There's
There's a
Wavebuster.
wave buster. Nice. Is that even on here? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, now
Yeah.
all we need is like 200 more missiles and we can kill Flogra. And there's an artifact. Did Mix
Yeah.
get that?
Yes.
Oh, well, I wasn't paying attention.
But yeah, Wavebuster is it's niche use pretty much. You're probably not going to see our runners use this too much unless they're memeing.
Yeah. It's useful for killing wave pirates. And that's about it.
Yeah, it's still pretty ammo heavy though, because I think it's like 10 missiles to start it up and then 5 missiles per second. Either that or it's the vice versa, which is even worse. Interesting bomb placement there. So yeah, with the seed being as railroaded as it's been so far, there's really not a lot of room for divergence just yet. We still haven't gotten a suit for one thing. The suit's what's really going to start opening things up.
Looks like we're going to Watery Hall.
Alright, there's a few checks we can make in there. We can even peek at the Watery Hall item. With 2 energy tanks in tow, they should be able to get that without stopping. Or without biting it.
Yeah, for sure. You could even get it, provided you get the slope jump correctly.
Pretty much. Nothing but missiles in Ruined Shrine. That was something interesting there in Ruined Fountain. We're going to have to take another look at that when Migs comes back through. Because I'm pretty sure that was not a missile.
Yeah, I didn't see it. The resolution quality, you know, is not that great, so...
Yeah.
But that's just so we can get a little bit faster so we can keep ahead of the commentary for you guys. That way we don't sound behind. And Migs is leaving Chozo. He's going back to the crash site to go get his hints.
Most likely. He might even do a quick peek at Frigate Crash Site while he's in the neighborhood.
And he'll probably check Transport Tunnel B as well.
Yeah, considering we've had to put that off for like a solid 10 minutes or so because no missiles until like 5 minutes ago.
Definitely a gamble.
I don't know if it's me, but Transport Tunnel A usually has progression in these seeds.
Is it A or B? It's A, right?
I think
I
it's
said
A.
B. I definitely said B. Transport Tunnel B is somewhere else.
Transport Tunnel
I don't
B
know.
is... You know what? Yeah, like we said before, folks, like there's 7 transport tunnels. Oh, very soon the Dynamo.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, that's some Magmore access available to them.
Oh, nice scan dash from Migs. He's going to be checking Root Cave. Which means he's also probably going to go out of bounds and check the Arbor Chamber up here.
Yeah, with bombs, this isn't a bad idea, because it's a fairly novice level out of bounds, to my understanding.
It's probably one of the first ones you want to learn.
Nope, just missiles in the Root Cave, but in the Arbor Chamber, we have, survey says, cue Zelda chest opening music.
Uh,
Is that another suit? It is! Early
oh
Phazon.
my god. And it's just missiles in Arbor Chamber. That's depressing.
Well, it's a safe bet Migs is going to get that Phazon suit, so I don't think that's going to be a big run maker just yet.
It's, well, there's main power bombs.
Yep, told you. Something always down here.
You can see that from a mile away.
So now Migs is definitely going to go check hints, but Interslice is going to go ahead and fight Zoid.
Otherwise known as Incinerator Drone. This is an RNG boss on top of RNG bosses.
Pretty much.
So it's RNG for every phase. There's RNG to determine when, how many seconds between the movement of the arms and the little doohickey on top pops out. Basically, the ideal fight is the music does not loop. If the music loops, it's a terrible fight.
Which, more often than not, it is.
Yeah, because RNG just hates us. So far, it's going pretty smooth, though.
Yeah, so far so good. What was under the shell? Oh wait, space jump. We already picked that up. Never mind.
Been there, done that. Got the
We
t-shirt.
kind of had to like triple dip this place already.
No, this is terrible. But Migs is going to have some information advantage here, going to get his hints, whereas Interslice may not get them. It may not change his routing, but it may. Who knows? Also, there could be something valuable here on the artifact temple itself, and I don't know. Maybe give Migs a boost in the right direction. I don't know.
Kind of tough to
That was
say.
actually a really good Zoid fight. The music was just about to loop.
It was a good Zoid fight indeed, and it was for an energy tank. And there's another one in the temple. Oops, a little too low there, Migs.
Hey, come on, Migs, get it.
All right, so we're only looking for 5 artifacts at this point. Everybody got one already.
Come on, quarantine chamber.
Quarantine cave is Thardus.
Quarantine cave and elite quarters. Come on.
Don't forget Sun Chamber. They don't have that turned off for this seed.
I don't care about Flogger. I want to see Omega Pirate.
If you do want to see Omega Pirate, watch back the race from 4 o'clock earlier today. Because he was required all right.
Vanilla Phazon, man, what are the chances?
It wasn't even just Vanilla Phazon. They had to fight him anyway because there was an artifact in PCA.
Ew.
And the chain for X-Ray Visor was pretty bad. X-Ray was actually frozen in ice in Phendrana in the transport tunnel right before Thardus.
Where was
right
Plasma?
Before the elevator. Plasma was in Mines in Elite Research.
Oh God.
And Boost Ball was also vanilla.
Well, I mean that's not so bad.
Well,
That's a
speaking of
visor.
visors,
I wonder which one.
yeah, that's
So
the thing. The visors
Migs is
aren't
going to go for
distinguished.
a slope jump here underwater. It's a thermal visor. Interesting. So
That,
underwater, the physics are wonky, where you can jump like stupid high by using a slope jump. You get like a quadruple jump height from doing the right slope jump down there. It's doable without space jump, but it's much easier when you have space jump. Oh, nicely done, Interslice.
Yeah, it turns out that spider ball track isn't exactly programmed well, and there's a lot of spots you can stand on it.
Welcome to Metroid Prime, where if it doesn't look like you can stand on it, you can probably stand on it.
Pretty much. Well, GameCube Prime specifically. Wii Prime kind of fixes a lot of that.
Oh yeah, true. 1.0 Prime, anyway. Where Migs is heading back to Chozo, whereas Interslice is headed... Where is he going? He's going back towards Flagra. I don't know if he's going to go kill Flagra, but he's headed back towards the Arboretum.
Frogger sounds like a Godzilla monster.
It does. It's like Mothra.
Exactly. Hopefully Migs will give us another peek at Ruined Fountain here, because we didn't quite see what that was. I'm going to go on a limb here, but I think it might have been Ice Beam, but don't quote me on that. Again.
If it is, Migs might go for it.
Yeah, again, another look required.
All right, Neil, here we go. We're going to get our another look right now.
That is absolutely Ice Beam.
It's definitely a beam, for sure. I don't know. I saw it looked like ice, but it could have been wave because all I saw was a glow.
Yeah, it might have been wave because the electricity glows just about as brightly as Ice Beam at long distance. So,
but it's not.
We'll have to double check that.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, we'll have to double check that when they get back there. I'm pretty certain it's Ice Beam, so that means it's Spider Ball and technically Flagra locked. Because the logic does expect you to defeat Flagra to Lion King Syndrome the water back to normal.
Well, Migs is going to get whatever item was here. I think it was just missiles, and then he's going to get his Various suit from the Dynamo.
Yeah, actually, I think Interslice and Migs both skip the missiles, and the reason they do that is so that the eye lasers don't activate.
Yeah, there's no point in picking up missiles there.
Yeah, those eye lasers can be a pain, as you and I being Echoes runners, we can both attest to.
Yeah. For sure.
Alright, we're getting our first dive into Magmore here.
Quite literally, he took a dive into the magma.
Fair enough.
Migs is going to check this item here in Watery Hall. I don't know if... I didn't see Interslice do it.
He did check it. It wasn't anything important, but it's just missiles.
Garbaggio. And we get to listen to the best music in the game. Lower Norfair. I mean, Magmore Caverns.
That's alright. Everybody's made the joke.
Keep expecting Ridley to pop out and start pogoing.
You know, he doesn't really do that in this game.
Which is good.
Opportunity.
Yeah, it could have been interesting to see him pogo.
That's a bad thing. Pogoing is easy to exploit.
So is Boost Ball.
Fair enough. I didn't see what was in Triclops Pit itself. I don't think it was important.
I think it was,
might go for it later.
Missile or energy tank. It wasn't anything. No, it's another one of those items that we're going to get sequence broken because we can just hop on the platforms that you can't see, but they are there.
Yeah. All right. Migs has got Phazon suit now and is... let's see where he goes from here. We do have Flagra access at this point, so we could go do it. We just can't do Ghosts yet without Spider Ball and Super Missiles, unless they want to do the. Well, yeah.
It's not logical.
We could easily do the, and we have seen earlier today the IBJ for Early Wild.
That's crazy. That thing is so interesting to watch. Oh my god.
Well, have you ever had a 19.5-minute all-suit seed?
There's 50% damage reduction and resistance to everything, and no gravity, and no phazon, and no heat. Holy cow, game. What are you doing?
Yeah, this could be Granted, we still haven't. Ooh, well, is that a vanilla artifact? No, Elder
So
is
it's
Fendrana.
definitely an artifact, though. I believe that's the strength artifact of strength in that room, if I'm not
It's
mistaken.
either Strength or Warrior. I'm not sure.
Warrior Shrine. The strength of Warrior, I think, is on the Elite Pirate
Right.
or the Omega, the Elite Phazon, the Phazon Elite. That's the one.
That's the one.
You knew which one I was talking about.
But yeah,
The Ink
Interslice.
Smasher. I mean,
Yes, I do.
dang it. There's
Oh,
a
that
Power
is
Bomb
a
expansion.
Interslice may elect to go back to Warrior Shrine to go pick up the item, the other item, because he does not have main power bombs yet.
Yet. He's about 2 rooms away from it, though. Thanks, Scanner. He's
When you're
one quarter of a second away from getting it.
when you're that 1 pixel of a scan off.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
But yeah, 2 artifacts, and Migs hasn't even read his hints yet to find out where they are. But I think Interslice is going to go check them now.
Yeah, most likely.
Now would not be a bad time to do so, because we could pretty much go all the way to Fendrana and start peeking around there.
He's going to pick up his main power bombs, too, while he's here.
Yeah, the way I've seen runners handle things is they'll eventually check hints, usually when they have the options, when their options start widening out. If the seed is like super linear, there's really no point because they kind of know what's going to come next. But now that the seed is starting to spread out a little bit, since we can run all the way to Fendrana, there's a couple of options on the table, so now might not be a bad time to check for artifacts. We'll see when Migs decides to go ahead and check.
He'll probably do it as he descends to Magmore or gets ready to go to Fendrana, because he's not going to have to backtrack to the Artifact Temple through Transport Tunnel A like Interslice had to. And he's going to do the out of bounds, too. Very nice.
Yeah, we've been seeing this out of bounds in particular a lot this this tournament. Is he going to do it without bombs? He might be. He's going to do it without bombs. Nicely done.
That was impressive. Very well done. Very well executed out of bounds.
Should be noted, Interslice... Oh, no, wait. Interslice didn't go pick up Thermal. Never mind. I was about to say, why does Interslice only have 1 visor on his screen? I was like, oh, wait, no. Interslice didn't go for it.
Because I have not been tracking like I'm supposed to be.
I wasn't even looking at the tracker. I was looking at
I
the
forgot to
at the
click
bottom of the
Migs'
screen.
button.
I wasn't looking at the tracker. I was looking at his visor screen. I like how when it says Spider Ball augmentation required is about the time you just climb into the tunnel.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you need a spider ball. It's like,
Nope.
Do I? Do I now?
Tell me
You
I need
lie,
Spider
game.
Ball, will you?
You lie.
Tell me I'm unequipped, will you?
I am perfectly capable of breaking the game without you telling me I can do so. Alright, so now Migs has got a decision. He's going to go down to... Is he going to go up to Flagra, or is he going to go down to Magmore?
Yeah,
or both?
Yeah, both are pretty... I mean, Flagra is definitely one that's going to be on the table for a while. And yeah, Interslice
Especially considering it's logically required to get that ice beam.
Pretty much.
Or whatever beam that is. I think it's ice, but it could be wave. But I think it's ice.
Yeah, regardless of which beam it is, it's required no matter what. And alright, here are our hints.
Here we go.
There's 4 left. Not that one. Main Plaza.
So the tree.
The tree. So they need supers.
Ice Ruins West, Research Lab Aether, and Research Lab Hydra.
That's not bad. I think actually they're only looking
2 super missile locked
besides,
items.
I think they're actually only looking for super missiles at this point, and they're in go mode.
Well, and the beams.
Well, yeah, super missiles and the beams. You're right. Which one of them needs Spider Ball?
If we were doing main or impact crater skip, we wouldn't need plasma and ice and all that stuff. But we definitely need them because we gotta kill Mother Prime Matron Brame? I don't know. Whatever her name is. Oh, very nice wall climb from Migs. That was very beautifully done for a missile. Disappointing. He's been doing this. He's been practicing this room a lot lately, and it's crazy to watch him do that. Like, he just does it without trying.
Yeah, there's a reason these two are participants in this tournament, and it's because they are darn good. In fact, I'm going to look at their seedings real quick. So, if I could find it. So, Interslice is seeded 21, and Migs is seeded 3.
Wow.
And let me
Wow,
just...
Migs. I didn't know he was that high.
Alright, and I'm just looking at the rounds here. So, I believe both of our runners tonight are currently 1-1.
Yes, I believe you're right.
No, actually, I stand corrected. Interslice is actually 2-0. So yeah, Interslice is 2-0, Migs is 1-1.
The Migs is going somewhere.
He's headed back, he's headed out of Chozo, and is heading to... Looks like he might be going to Magmore. He might be just trying to zip over to Phendrana. Which is not a bad idea, considering that,
he does need to go to Warrior Shrine, though.
That's true. Yeah, he hasn't checked his hints yet. He might just quickly peek Warrior Shrine and then get the other item and head down to Phendrana afterwards.
Yeah, he's probably going to drop the power bomb up there, too, while he's there. Obviously, Short Tunnel was nothing, because Interslice did not get it.
Yeah, no, Short Tunnel was missiles.
Very nice building climbing there from Interslice.
Yeah, and Interslice is going to go back for the second Warrior Shrine item now, so...
Come on, Wave Beam. Just for funsies.
Well, that's not exactly Wave Beam, but it'll still do.
That's fitting. It's a plasma beam in a plasma area.
Yeah, French vanilla. Can't complain too much.
It's a hot beam in a hot place. Which is funny, because Ice Beam is not in an icy place.
Well, actually, yeah, it's not in Phendrana. You're right. I was about to say there aren't. I was thinking Echoes. Like there really aren't any icy places in Echoes, and but yeah, there's icy places.
There's
here.
definitely icy places here. A big one. Yep, Migs is skipping Warrior Shrine.
Oh, that could be... well, he's going to go back there anyway when he realizes that there's an artifact there, number one. Number two, he's got to go back there anyway because there's an artifact. So, actually, all things considering, we don't necessarily need Plasma Beam for the artifacts. So, Mix could very easily put that off until later.
Ice Ruins West, I believe, is ice locked.
Oh, wait, you're right. Yep, it is. Because
East is the one that has plasma and spider locked artifacts, whereas West only has one artifact, and it is indeed locked behind ice. And by ice, I mean you need to have plasma to get it. Not locked behind ice beam, locked behind ice itself that you have to melt.
Yeah, well, the good news is a couple of places are taken off the table because super missiles can't be in biohazard containment. Granted, the whole rest of Frigate isn't off the table at all. Well, granted, we still can't get in there anyway without wave and ice, so... And yeah, Migs just went back for Warrior Shrine, so has the second artifact, has Plasma. And actually, Plasma's convenient here because Interslice can check Chozo Ice Temple.
Yeah, and Chapel of the Elders, which he's going to do while he's here.
Well, actually,
no, he's going to look at it.
Yeah, he can only peek it, and it absolutely can't be Wave Beam.
Nope, sure can't be.
I would have laughed
probably
if that
not,
was
it's
it,
probably
though.
not ice.
I would have laughed if that was Wave Beam in Chapel of the Elders, though. Not Chapel of the Elders, Ice Temple.
I wonder what he's looking for here, though. If he knows it can't be wave, it could be plasma or it could be ice beam, but he doesn't need anything else.
He might be thinking about Spider Ball
or supers. Because supers are one of those items that could be anywhere. I
Nope,
had no idea what was there.
he saw it. I think it was an energy tank because I didn't see an orange glow.
To be fair, he could have gotten that item, in theory. So if you lay a power bomb before the door closes, it triggers the door opening, and then you can clear the room and go back towards the door. If you did it right, the door will open.
Yeah, because the room is still loaded. Because the way Prime handles room loading is it loads. It'll load the next room ahead when you approach the door or hit a load trigger otherwise, but it keeps the other room that you just came out of loaded until you hit another load trigger. So that previous room stays loaded and the door will just open because it thinks you're close enough.
Which is convenient, but not entirely useful. Well, we know where all the beams are.
And
all we need is super missiles now, and it will be in go.
Yep. And if our runners want to get the well, actually no, Ruined Fountain would still be a little hard to get without Spider Ball. It's doable. Actually, is it doable without Spider Ball at all?
Yeah, it is. It's just not easy.
Yeah. But yeah, this seed is looking pretty jet so far. Because yeah, we're literally just looking for primarily Spider Ball and super missiles. We already know
Now,
about Ice
the
Beam.
thing that could be killer is super missiles could be all the way down on a Mega Pirate.
Absolutely. We've had supers as far down as PCA before.
Which would be a nightmare, because then you'd have to climb all the way down there just to get it to come all the way back to the rear of labs, which is a long way to go.
Yeah, and in Prime 1 Randomizer, there is no individual item hints. Oh, what is that in the canyon? Ice spreader?
Know.
No supers.
Wow.
Wow, this is really good for Interslice. If he doesn't want to go, if he doesn't want to take Spider Ball for Ice Beam, he may decide to just go mode the rest of the seed.
That's nuts.
And Migs is heading in the direction of Fendrana as well, so we'll inevitably get Wave and
Everything else.
Wave and Supers.
This is crazy. This seed is insane. Here's the artifact. Artifact of Chozo, the 12th of 12?
I think so.
As it goes, I know Elder is the first. No, not Elder. Truth is the first. Strength is the third. Well, there's X-Ray.
Well, we won't have a visorless essence today.
They really are calling the 4 or 220. Was it 2.4.0 the Jet C generator? This is insane.
The craziest thing is, this is a good amount of progression in Fendrana. This isn't even mostly in Chozo. And this is after going back and forth 3 times for space jump boots.
Yeah, that ain't no lie. It's the cosine beam, the trigonometry gun, the wave beam.
Shiny triangles. No, wait, that's the Triforce.
Wrong game.
But yeah, this is, so there's the 2 artifacts here. And then there's, what's the other one Interslice is missing?
Main Plaza.
That's right, in the tree.
Main Plaza, Aether, and Hydra. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah.
And we have everything we need to get it except for Spider Ball, which we'll probably find here in labs.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did, because Spider Ball, that pretty much kills mines, because a good chunk of mines can't be done without Spider Ball. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it.
What are you doing? Shoot it! There's number 4. Interslice's movement is gross.
Yeah, he's doing really good here.
Amazing he's seated so far down the list with the skill he's showing off here is it's crazy.
I think it may also have something to do with whether or not they participated in the last tournament.
Yeah, that's probably true. Because I mean, he looks like he's a pro at this. This is insane.
Yeah, that was actually a really quick pirate fight skip, control tower fight skip there. Fun fact, you can do this in Trilogy.
Well, that's doing that a different way. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the stand on the side method, but yeah, the trigger skip and that control tower skip are still doable in Trilogy. Luckily.
Luckily, yeah, knowing that trigger skip is amazing because that fight sucks. It's just stupid and
long.
Oh boy. Stupid, long, repetitive, obnoxious because of flying pirates. There's a reason why I super missile every flying pirate in Echoes because I hate them. Hey, look, no cutscene.
Nope. And there's the other Aether artifact. The other item in Research Lab Aether energy tank. Which, sure, why not? It's a health refill.
Well, if Spider's not here in Research Core, we're leaving. We're backtracking.
Pretty much. Well, we're backtracking one way or another because Ice Beam ain't here.
That's true.
You gotta stop calling this stuff to life.
Oh my god, that's go mode right there. Jesus, this
sure is.
Man. Now all he has to do is go back to Chozo and get his ice beam and his super in the tree, and that's it. I mean, my god, we're gonna have a sub 50 seat here.
Yeah, we're looking real darn good here, folks. I don't think this is fastest seat of the tournament, but this is gonna be up there among top 3 probably. And we've had a lot of matches to this point.
This is crazy.
But seriously, bro, you gotta stop speaking this stuff to life. I'm starting to get a little worried.
I mean, if I could make money off of it, bro, you think I would? I totally would.
I was about to say probably. The only downside.
I wish I was clairvoyant.
The only downside is that it is. You did have to pick up Research Core, which means Interslice has got to come out of here the hard way.
Yeah, the dark.
It's kind of dark.
And the layers changed.
Yeah, so there's shadow pirates, there's almost no light. This place creeped the heck out of me when I first played this, because this came out when I was, let's see, 2002? Man, I feel old. 2002, so I was about 8 or 9. Was it 2001?
I was in high school.
Fascinating.
The first Metroid game I played, and it was amazing.
Yeah, point being, oh, wait a minute, he's got 5 artifacts. Hold on.
Yeah, way to keep tracking, Tracker.
I mean, it happens.
Tracker, no track.
I'll fully confess, I'm much better of a... I'm good at catching stuff, but I'm not good at hitting buttons afterwards.
Hey, I missed Migs getting the X-ray visor. He's just getting bodied by the flicker bats here. Those things are annoying. They're not dangerous at all, but they're just really irritating when they knock you off your pedestal.
Oh yeah, I think Migs got a little spooked by that last run.
Hey, slow jump correctly, he would have fallen again.
But yeah, Migs is about to pick up Spider Ball and will also be in go mode because I'm pretty sure he saw Rune Fountain.
Yeah, but he's gotta get there first. He's just hitting the front of labs now.
Yeah, he'll get there, no problem.
You try to skip the cutscene, and you can't do that in Prime 1.
Yeah, Migs will get Spider Ball, there's no question about that. He's got 4 energy tanks left, he's gonna get a fill up in Aether. I'm not sure what Interslice was doing there, shooting that charge shot. I don't know if he might have just had a brain hiccup and realized, oh wait, I'm in go mode.
He's maybe thinking about doing Thardus to, I don't know, get out of here faster.
There is literally no point to doing Thardus right now.
Let's just get back to Chozo as fast as you can.
Yeah, he is going to take the long way, though. It's a bit of a walk, but that's all it is a bit of a walk.
I think the fastest way would go to Magmore, take the elevator to Root Cave. That's got to be the fastest way to get back there, because you don't want to go all the way to the front of Magmore and climb up that stupid room.
Yeah, because then it's still a couple more rooms after that elevator to get back to Main Plaza, so... Because, yeah, it's Main Plaza that's the artifact, not like Sun Chamber or someplace really stupid.
Plaza and Ruin Shrine, or Ruin Fountain.
Oh, yeah, there's Rune Found, too, but they gotta go to Main Plaza anyway, so...
Migs is going to be... he's going to think he's in such a good spot when he gets that 5th artifact down here in Labs.
Yeah, I think, it's really hard to say what, helped Interslice stay ahead, because I think it might have just been dipping Magmore earlier.
I honestly have no idea. I mean, it's been... Their movement is almost identical. Like, their movement skills are very, very close.
Yeah, this has been a pretty tight race, although to be fair, up until we found a few things, there hasn't been a huge amount of room for divergence, up until, I would say, probably Various Suit.
Yeah, it's pretty linear.
And actually, chat brings up a good point. Migs hasn't checked hints yet, I don't think.
Well, when he gets his 5th one, he probably will.
Yeah, especially if he picks up Spider Ball.
Now, this is the setup for the control tower skip that I've seen and do. I didn't know you could stand up on the wall, which I'm not surprised. You can stand on almost everything in this game.
Indeed.
This is a good race, though. I mean, these guys are equal skill. Just routing is what really sold it.
Yeah, both of our runners, I would say, well, especially once Migs checks hints and sees that he's in go mode right after Spider Ball, both runners have the potential to finish in about an hour. And this is after that 10-minute back and forth for their first missile tank.
Yeah, what a location for that.
What was the first one they got? Not Vault, Grapple Ledge?
Yes.
It's like, sheesh. Yeah, sorry, Migs, you still gotta take out that Metroid. But hey, you got soup. Never mind. Don't even need supers.
Nope. There's the 6th artifact for Interslice.
Yep, next stop is going to be the Ice Beam. Interslice, where are you going? Ice Beam is in... I'm pretty sure it was Ice Beam in Ruin Fountain. It couldn't have been a Visor because we have both of them. Oh, he didn't forget about Ice Beam, did he? He might just also be trying to get a couple of extra quick items because he's only at 50 missiles. So that could be a little rough. Well, now he's turning left. He's doing a full check here. This,
Did he forget about it?
Good. I hope not. He might have. It definitely wasn't Ice Spreader because it had, like, multiple small lights on the top and bottom of the item in a circular pattern, which usually is consistent with a beam pickup.
To be fair, I didn't get a clear look at it, but it did not look like it was not Ice Spreader. It was not a beam combo.
Yeah, it also had a pulsing glow to it, which, again, that's more consistent with a beam weapon.
Now, to be fair, it could have been like, here's his artifact checks. He's gonna get the last check and see. He's like, holy cow, I just have to go get it.
It's like, well, press his button. That was easy.
Yeah. I do not think it was a shiny missile, no.
Yeah, shiny. It would have rotated a lot faster too, if it was shiny.
Use the thermal visor to detect enemies in the dark areas. No thanks.
Migs is
Press
like,
down
excuse
on the
me, I got
D-pad.
things to do.
Yeah, I don't need no stinking visor. Get out of here.
Oh. There we go. Interslice is turning around and going to ruin Fountain. He's not about to go kill Flogra to clear the water, is he? No, apparently not.
Is he going? He's going to the chapel or the Chozo temple or the Elder Chamber.
I might need
area.
to take. Let me take a look at the playback on that and absolutely triple check that that is indeed Ice Beam back there. Because this is bothering me now.
Yeah, I feel kind of dumb if it isn't. If it is, and he bypassed it twice, and he loses because of that, that's going to be huge. Oh, what? Okay, it wasn't Ice Beam. Ice Beam was in Dynamo.
Yeah, it was Ice Spreader. I just confirmed it on the playback too.
Wow. Okay, well.
Well, Mix's Interslice rather is still in go mode.
Wow, okay.
Well,
Wow.
fooled me.
Yeah, it got me too. It's almost like Interslice knew that was there.
You know, he probably thought it was Ice Beam for a split second too, but figured, okay, you know what? I haven't checked Upper Dynamo yet. I got Spider Ball. The game did practically just hand it to me. There's probably something behind it. And yeah, somebody in chat, Artman says, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting interview for sure.
Yeah, still had to go get Spider Ball. It was Spider Lock. He's gonna get that Icebreaker.
We're not playing A Link to the Past. There will be no Icebreaker.
Or Ice Spreader, sorry.
Nah, come on, I'm just messing with you.
Ice Spreader is my favorite beam combo.
It
to
is.
be honest.
Ooh, whiff that one.
Migs, what are you doing?
Ooh, he's
Is he gonna try to do a
looking
Thardus
for ice?
skip?
He's looking for Ice Beam is what he's looking for. Speaking of Ice Spreader. Yeah, it doesn't help that, as Chad points out, the pickups look eerily similar because of the way, I think when I first gazed at Ice Spreader, it was rotating in a way that gave the illusion that it was glowing with a pulsating view like the other beams.
I mean, to be fair, it fooled both of us for a while, so.
It did.
And to answer your question, Chad, it's my favorite mechanically because it freezes Metroid Prime in place for a while, and it makes Ice Beam or Ice Phase on Metroid Prime far easier because doing it without it, you have to shoot the slow charge beam, and it's very slow.
But yeah, this is 48 and a half minutes. Interslice has taken that safety save to go fight Ridley. Got boost ball, almost all the missile combos that matter.
Safety save. He's got 7 energy tanks and all the suits. This is going to be real good.
Yeah, this should be fairly smooth sailing for Interslice, especially since Migs is going the wrong way. Yeah, Garignac over here is not going to have much for him.
Flamethrower doesn't. That's not even a thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what is this?
You're talking about the run validator? Man, that's useless. The only time you use it is for memes.
Yeah, doesn't even work on this jerk right here.
Ridley's just a big flying angry dragon pterodactyl thing.
Ooh, Interslice was trying to go for the flyby skip there. Couldn't quite get it. think it was a little late on the boost.
I don't know. The only time I've ever flyby skipped is when I shoot him when he's in the air. It's crazy. In fact, the last 100% run I did of this, I got a really good Ridley fight.
Ooh, nice.
I got a flyby skip and perfect RNG on the charges. It was fantastic. Let's see how Interslice does. Boost ball to the chest brings him down to 50% health. Brings him down by 50% to 20% health. Let's see. Do we get any charges? Yes, we start with one. But he manages to snipe him out of the charge. Very well done. Oh, another one, and he gets him again.
Interslice
Very well done.
Interslice's accuracy is nothing short of beautiful here.
That is not an easy trick to pull off either. Wow. Very well done from Interslice.
Ridley could not even move a muscle. He tried twice, actually 3 times, but couldn't move a muscle. And Thardus has a missile.
Because of course he does. There's nothing left.
Nope, just grapple beam pretty much.
Very nice scan dash to get the quarantine monitor from Migs for another missile expansion.
All right, Interslice is going to go ahead and climb the impact crater and go fight Metroid Prime. And we'll be done before you know it, folks.
Yep, gonna go to the dentist office first, though. Gotta get past all these creepy-looking teeth.
Better do it quick, because I just heard Jack.
Was it Jack or Jill? There he is.
Nothing a powerbomb can't solve. That pretty much sums up all of the problems in Metroid Prime. Nothing a powerbomb can't solve.
That's true. Even bosses.
Especially early game.
Except Flagra. He's absolutely immune to those things.
Well, for that, you just used Wavebuster.
And like 230 missiles.
I was saying in the race earlier this afternoon, but I would have liked it if the shiny missile had actually given 55 missiles.
That would be awesome.
But much like its roots in Pokemon, it's purely cosmetic. Now, one minor downside for Interslice is that his ammo count is not brilliant right now. He's only running 23 missiles out of a cap of, looks like 55? Yeah, 55 missiles, so he doesn't have a lot of ammo to play with. So there won't be a lot of chances to use Supers and Ice Spreader.
Nah, you'll probably save them for the last phase.
It was a really fast seed. The game pretty much just handed Interslice and Migs to a slightly lesser extent their Go Mode items. Migs is looking for Ice Beam, but it's in Upper Dynamo. But Spider Ball was in Research Core. As well as 2 artifacts, so they had to go to labs anyway. But yeah, the seeds today have been pretty rough, but this one was definitely a jet seed. And yeah, now Interslice is out of missiles, so no chance for a super combo until Prime fires a blast ball. I'm not talking about that DS spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Diggle. You, I don't know what you generated today, but it was not a Diggle seed. Or at least not a conventional one. Migs is getting mildly trolled by it, but, Interslice should be done in a few minutes.
Yes, indeed.
Oh man, it looks like Interslice might get a small refill here off the electric super orbs. Got a small drop.
Hey, you got one missile. That'll be enough to do a super.
Oh,
Or now
like
he's got. Now he's got two.
Yeah, that'll do the trick.
Also enough for one icebreaker shot. Yeah, it's revolving ocelot. I noticed.
Ooh,
Morph ball and ice palace was exciting.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna have to watch that one back then.
That was a good one. Ice palace, big chest.
That's disgusting. Not too often you see a Link to the Past randomizer seed followed by a Super Metroid randomizer seed.
Nope, definitely not.
But we are now in Subchamber 4 here for Interslice. So this is where Prime kind of just does whatever she wants.
Yeah, and she does it at an accelerated pace.
Yep, although it helps when... Okay, that was a very interesting ice spreader shot.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be guided.
It was guided, but I guess just a bad angle. I guess Prime was just leaning back just that bit.
Thanks, Prime. I really like your second iteration better.
I don't know. Second iteration's still a bit of a waiting game. At least this one, you're always trying to do something. I was about to say, that cutscene better start sooner. Interslice is going to get smashed.
Yeah.
But yeah, Migs has just got an ice spreader and is now, let's see, he's heading for Magma Pool. So, not in the direction of Dynamo.
Yeah, he'll check that soon, though.
I would hope. He's going to be getting it right as Interslice is wrapping up. So yeah, Interslice's decision to go back to... That, I would say, is what really defined the race. Was Interslice going back to Chozo instead of continuing on through Fendrana for gambling Ice Beam on Thartus.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you're seeing Interslice do here is a pool cancel here, where he will enter and exit the pool repeatedly in order to essentially not drain the pool's phazon capacity and continue to fire more shots than intended. Unfortunately, because Essence is a little bit far out of the way, not all of the phazon blasts are hitting her, so it won't do as much damage as Interslice would like, but still enough to at least mildly progress. And he's kind of guarding the pile here. There we go. Now what Interslice is doing is, instead of pool canceling, he's just attack canceling by rhythmatically attacking Essence to essentially proceed the fight to the point where the next point in the script is to drop another pool. And get bullied.
Migs is gonna go fight Flagra instead of going to Dynamo.
Yeah, this is unfortunately no good. Alright, Interslice is gonna need one more pool to finish this.
Yep. You know you can just go mode the last pool when the Fission Metroids show up.
Pretty much.
And here they come.
Nothing a powerbomb can't fix.
And that's GG, ladies and gentlemen.
Folks, get your GGs in chat for Interslice, who will finish in first place with an official SRL time of 59:40. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a sub-hour seed. What a way for that one to wind down. And it all came back to Spider Ball required. Hopefully Interslice will join us up here in the booth in just a moment.
Meanwhile, Migs is going to dance with the plant.
And Migs is gonna dance with the plant for a little bit here.
Hello.
But Interslice is now joining us up in the booth. Interslice, GG to you.
Hi, thank you.
Before we go on, we do just want to say that Migs has entered a dot forfeit in the SRL, so he will not be finishing. So, sub-hour, huh?
Yeah, that was really fast.
So we're not gonna lie, we thought it was Ice Beam in Ruined Fountain.
Yeah.
Because it looked like it for the split second we could see, but you showed us almost immediately after that it was not.
Yeah, even though it was an ice beam, I still spent a long time getting that. Really upset that it took me 3 tries, but okay.
And we are joined by Migs in the channel as well. GG's Migs.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG.
So, Migs, do you want to know where Ice Beam was?
I actually don't. I'm really upset about that.
Actually, you're not gonna like it either.
Yeah, where was it?
Upper Dynamo.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because the seed practically handed you everything you needed to go get it. The only thing is you decided to go fight Thardus instead of go back to Chozo.
I was really close to fighting Thardus myself.
Yeah, you stopped and looked at the door like,
Yeah.
should I go that way? Nah.
Always
nah.
a bad idea to fight Thardus.
And at the time, we thought you were in Go mode because until like the 40-minute mark, we didn't realize it was Ice Spreader and Ruined Fountain. Oopsie.
Until you bypassed it, we were like, did he forget it was there? Then we went back and looked at the VOD. We're like, no, it's Ice Spreader, not Ice Beam. So
Yeah.
and that was about the time you found the Ice Beam. I was like, well, it's definitely not the Ice Beam now.
Yeah. That was also a super annoying start we had. We had to
Yes, it was.
bounce between Chozo and Talon like 3 times.
Yep.
Oh wow, Flamethrower was in Life Grove. Yeesh.
Yep, definitely not getting that.
I think that was the only item I didn't find.
You didn't get grapple either.
Yeah, I saw it. I decided not to pick it up.
But yeah, so especially after, actually another thing Interslice that helped is you decided to get back to Warrior Shrine sooner rather than later after getting that the Power Bomb tank in Fiery Shores.
Yeah,
Because
I was
otherwise,
actually really glad I found that because, yeah, I was like, oh man, I have to go back to Vendrana, but the only thing I can really check is Vendrana Canyon because I didn't have any beams at that point.
yeah, the beams were weird. It's like you got all the suits before all the beams, which isn't too common. Before any beam, for that matter, I think.
Yes.
'Cause,
Yeah, Gravity Suit and Transport Tunnel A, and then Plasma Beam was below Warrior Shrine. Ice Beam was in Dynamo, and Wave Beam was in
someplace
Ice
easy.
Ruins East, I think.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Behind
Yep.
Plasma.
Yeah, the both of you pretty much took similar routes, all things considering, too. You really didn't split, I wouldn't say, until, really until after Labs.
Yeah.
And there's really not much we can say since this wrapped up so fast.
Yeah.
For perspective, I think the Sal versus, the Sal and Dirk race, I think one runner just entered Go mode, like 5 minutes ago.
Wow.
And that
Yeah,
race
this
started an
like-
hour before this one.
Yeah.
Some of these seeds, man. 2.4.0 is definitely the Jet Seed generator.
Yep.
It definitely felt like that today, because yeah, there was a lot in Chozo, all things considering.
Yeah, like almost every single beam upgrade, or not beam, ball upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every single ball upgrade, like 2 suits. How about that pretty much free Phazon suit today for a change?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nice.
Now, when both of you saw Gravity Suit, were you getting a little concerned about Frigate, or did you put it off considering you knew Supers couldn't be in Biohazard?
I wasn't
I put it
worried
off.
till- I wasn't worried because we didn't have Ice Beam. That was our go mode. So
Fair enough.
I mean, we already
Yeah.
had Plasma at that point. so-
Right.
Well,
So,
Jim,
any thoughts from you guys before we close up shop?
No, not really. It was pretty basic seed, I think.
Yeah, I just thanks for hosting and you guys for commentating and the trackers, of course, and everybody for watching.
Oh yeah.
We, as the trackers, thank you for thanking the trackers.
yeah, it's just the 2
We're
of us up in here
we're
tonight.
pulling double duty.
That's
we're doing
hard to do.
tracking and commentary.
Nice.
Yeah, but trust me, this was a good one to. This was a good, nice, quick one to dual roll. So
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. This was actually kind of fun.
Oh, good to hear.
Especially follow Digglewrath, the man
Mhm.
behind the madness of this tournament,
the
creator of
madness
this jet
this-
seed.
The madness of this tournament, indeed. Yeah, because the tournament's been crazy. I mean, again, as we were saying, there's another match going on that started an hour ago that is not done yet.
Yeah, it started an hour before this seed started, and this seed's already done. That one's still going.
Not to mention an RTA time of just under an hour.
Yeah, just squeezed in.
But yeah, with that said, folks, if you're looking for more Prime Randomizer action, well, I guess you can go watch the other race, the Sal and Dirk race that's wrapping up. But if you're looking for more afterwards, we have a pair of races tomorrow evening for you. Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. Eastern. We've got Mighty Caesar 37 versus Wirebeat. And on 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday night, we've got Mob of Justice versus Sasquatch 954. So plenty more Prime action on queue for this week, and not to mention the slew of races that will no doubt be gracing us next weekend.
Yeah, all the races happen on the weekends generally, but there are some during the week. So keep your eyes peeled on the Speed Gaming family of channels for them. And there's also a ton of other goodies going on in the Speed Gaming family of channels. We've got all sorts of races and stuff happening almost every single day. So make sure you follow Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6 to always see the things going on here, whether it be Metroid, Zelda, Ghouls and Ghosts, pod racing. There's all sorts of craziness going on here.
Yeah, I think some people still have to schedule their race for this round too, so there should be more this week.
Yeah. If anything, it won't be long until we know when.
Yeah.
But with that said, folks, we thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you next mission.
See you next mission, everyone. Have a good night.